I'm here for a little story time, and it's for a very interesting reason. Once upon a time, I was told to merely observe and listen. And I was only allowed to do those. Throughout the years, all I did was observe and listen to other people to satisfy my curiosity. Observe and listen. But there came a point when I felt compelled to act. I need to step out of my comfort zone and do the things I've always wanted to do. Act for my community. I was itching to rip the very tight garment that everyone was pressing me to wear and fit into. And yes, at such a young age, I had such lofty goals that I even fantasized about having the ability to teach others in my community. But all of this has been tied to an unexpected reason that society is trying to feed me. I can't because I'm still young. Well, first of all, I came all the way here, standing in front of you, not just because I have something to say, but also because I need to be heard. I know there have already been many personalities who have tried to carry the same story as mine and speak in the same voice as mine, but until now, young people like us who are attempting to speak will not stop unless society lends us their ears. Let's get to the point, shall we? The youth have an important role that goes much beyond the significance of Dr. Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Rialonda's statement that the youth are the hope of the nation. Today's younger generations are bringing significant changes. We saw how young people, not even in their 20s, are forming their own teams, sharing their own platforms and innovations, and these young people are getting younger by the day. The youth are not just the hope of the nation, they are the future itself. But why does it seem like no one is paying attention? Why? No matter how informed society is about such issues nowadays, do young people feel unable to stand up and act? The Philippines has a large percentage of young individuals, and those have the visible potential not only to change the vessel of this nation, but also to shift the wind direction. But in this nation, there is a shortage of youth representation in important strategic roles. Why do we feel as though we haven't been heard? Why aren't we being listened to? Young people's contributions to the country are underappreciated. Even in ways that are not immediately apparent, we are transforming and bettering society. We are inspiring activists, innovators, student leaders, and the leading volunteers from all over the world. But despite the fact that youth participation in nation building is exceptional, the youth find it difficult to achieve what we have always needed to do. It's because our power is limited. We only have restricted powers due to a lack of resources, information, and instruction. Everything because no one cared to listen. Young Malala Yousafzai, a Nobel Peace Prize winner, was shot in the head for her campaign to educate girls and spoke to present education as an international human right. We have witnessed how Greta Thunberg, a 17-year-old, spoke out about the issues of climate change, and even how Isra Hirsi stood up for the idea that everyone has a right to a safe and fulfilling future. It is clear that these people, young people to be exact, are bringing about changes and improvements. Now, how much more of a difference could the 1.8 billion voices of youth make if these few voices had made such a significant impact in human history? We can't see how a nation relied on its youth to advance in any way. As a result, every youth must be given equal rights to demonstrate that we are worthy of being heard. Lend us your ears when we urge that youth must be part of nation building. Lend us your ears when we claim that we can establish a stronger nation. Lend us your ears when we say that we need to start a movement for social change. We are significantly more eager to make sacrifices for this country. We have bigger plans for this nation. We are ready to speak up for this country. All we ever needed was for you to lend us your ears.